But yeah, this crime puts content here, y'all. AKA Jimmy J, AKA J Legend, AKA the best in the business. We back in another live stream, y'all. We talking about Nick Sirini, where did he rank him head coaches. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Yeah, we gonna get into this. Yeah, we gonna talk about Nick Sirianni. He coming off a Super Bowl, a team that had the number one ranked defense. They was number two rushing team, even though they ranked bottom of the league in passing, but that was only because they ran it for 2,000 rushing yards. So when you're not passing the ball like that, your passing numbers are going to be low. When you're only throwing it 21 times a game for most games. So except for the first 4 games, but he threw it 30 more times. And then you had the other 13 games where they didn't. But Nick Sirianni to me, he's got to be in the top two far as coaches, right on there, right behind Andy Reid, right now, right behind Andy Reid. Who's been more successful than him besides Andy Reid? But Andy Reid got 3 Super Bowls with the Chiefs. He got one, but he's been to 2 Super Bowls. So been to 2 Super Bowls in 4 years. And that means something. They making a big deal about him not calling the plays, but it's more to the game than calling the plays. More to the game than calling the plays. You got to be able to manage the game. You got to be able to coach up the players during the week. You got to be able to. You got to be able to. You got to be able to get the both of the coordinators on the same page. You got to be able to. Yeah, it's a lot that goes into it. Yeah, they he's a true like how they call Jalen Hurts a game. They call Jalen Hurts a game manager. Nick Sirianni's a true game manager. It's no doubt about it. He's a true game manager. True, you gotta. It's like a plow song. Yeah, you got a question to the streets. Who hollered than Nick? Who hollered than Nick? And nobody right now. Sure. Who hotter than Nick? Nobody right now. Him alongside with 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 Howard Roseman. They like yin and yang. And also you got Jalen Hurts is connected to tied to his success too. That's why you see me got the photo. They both tied neck to neck beside him. But yeah. Yeah, and Nick is the one that brought that style, that Vic Fangio style defense to the Eagles. Yeah, where it's a 4-4-3 base, but it's a versatile. It's a 5-3 set when they go into a 5-man front, and the offense is more like a spread offense. This being more got Jalen playing more for spread offense. You haven't really changed the offense. It's a spread offense. So that's the thing about with when it comes to the Nick. So that's what separates him from just being just a play calling head coach. You got to be able to coach the whole game with your head coach. That's the deficiency with Andy Reid. He got the knock for because he was coaching one side of the ball and he was kind of lacking a little bit on the defense end or game clock management where he'd miss certain timeouts or he'd be slow to bring people in because he's only focused on one side of the ball. That's why you got to coach your assistants and let them call the plays during the game, and you just manage and make sure they do stuff correctly. And that's what Nick been doing. And that's what he was doing. And I like how Nick is not too much of a micromanager. Yeah. And that's why it didn't work out with Brian Johnson and she would have the 23, even though they number one, but they was only number eight, number ranked, the number eight ranked offense yeah, because Nick Sirianni started because they were passing the ball so much. When you're throwing the ball 30 times a game, You're going to be the ranked number one, but your defense can't stop them. Like you're going to lose game. We had a 31st ranked defense that year, and that's why we lost games. You can't stop nobody, but you got a prolific offense. You still not going to win as many games as you should. Even though we still won 11 games, and we still made the playoffs in a down year. That's the thing about it. But switching subjects a little bit, we getting back to the money. We gonna talk about some contracts, future contracts coming up because we still got the Jalen Carter contract. We got to get Bryce Huff off the books. But I think they're gonna do like they did with Bradbury and get him off the books, and we get him off the books. But in between, but but we got and we also got Nolan Smith. We got signed, and we still got a few years before. We still got about 3 or 4 years until the Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper and Cooper DeJean before we could sign them. Yeah, but we'll be able to clear some room once we get Huff contract off the books. We'll be able to clear even more cap. And we were still 30 million under the cap after all them signings. But we were still able to get everybody signed for this year. But once we get that Bryce Huff contract off of there, because we still owe him like what 29 million. Once we get that off the books, we got him off. Yeah, because he only 2 years. He only guaranteed 2 years. That third year is like a full year. And that's the thing about with Huff. But once we get that, even though I ain't think we should have gave him a prove it deal. I ain't think we should have gave him that 3 year contract. We should have gave him a prove it deal because he only had one good year in the relief role. So, but you live and you learn how we learn from his mistakes, which he usually do, and we were still able to sign all the people we needed to sign because we had to re-sign Zach Bone, and we did. That was the right move to get Bone back. Gave him 17 million a year. We gave him a Bryce Huff deal with 17 million a year. Gave him the 51 million. We gave him the Bryce Huff deal. So that was a good pick. But this is Crown Prince of Content signing out. Don't forget to click and subscribe to the channel. Peace. Like, share, subscribe.